Ohio is facing a drug overdose crisis, and Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown says federal law is tying the hands of doctors trying to treat that very problem. It's a law that Senator Sherrod Brown wants to change. NBC4's Rick Reitzel is getting you answers about what's being done to stem the tide.
Well, Dwayne, Senator Brown is proposing a new law called the Recovery Enhancement for Addiction Treatment Act, or TREAT Act, which could help opening up the gridlock on drug treatment. Eric Carrico calls himself a recovering heroin addict.
I lost everything. I was homeless. I was eating out of dumpsters, begging for money on the streets.
After 12 years of drug use, Carrico says he's been clean for 2 years thanks to Maryhaven.
One of our goals in all this was that our son Matt would not die in vain, but that through his death we would be able to save one.
22-year-old Matt Schoonover's family was working to get him off heroin when he tried it again and died. U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown is a sponsor of the TREAT Act because he says under present law, healthcare workers can only treat 30 patients.
We've got a problem when it's easier for Ohioans to get heroin than it is for them to get treatment.
Columbus fire medics went on nearly 2,000 overdose runs last year. Battalion Fire Chief Tracy Smith says many of those are on Columbus's west side, and too many of those patients had to be given 2 or 3 doses of the overdose drug Narcan. Schoonover and Carrico both say that heroin and opiate need more medical-assisted treatment instead of present law that forces many addicts to go it alone.
The chance of success is somewhere around 10 to 15%. But with medically assisted treatment and inpatient counseling, that percentage of potential recovery goes up to somewhere between 50 to 60%.
If I hadn't gone through Maryhaven and stuff, I probably would have been either dead or in jail.
Now, Senator Brown says 5 Ohioans a day die from overdoses, and this is clearly a crisis. He says there's not enough support yet in Congress, but the recently introduced bill, but next week he'll reach out to other lawmakers. In the studio, Rick Reitzel, NBC4.
Crisis is right. So many families going through that. Rick, thank you.